Hey everybody, Joseph for today. We're back at it again with Sonic Generations Part 7. Yes, here we are. So, yes, we are on the third and final era, the modern era, I believe it's called. And we're starting off with Crisis City from Sonic 06 with good old classic Sonic. So, yeah. So, yes. So, Sonic 06 was made back in... Sonic 06 was made back in 2006. It was basically, well, it was actually called Sonic the Hedgehog, but they decided to go with a different name. And, well, no, sorry, I'm getting my stuff messed up here. It was called Sonic the Hedgehog because it's supposed to be this big reboot to the series. But the fans out there Sonic 06 because one, it's not to deserve the name of the original series, and two, it just makes it a lot less confusing. Basically, if you haven't already heard the stories of Sonic 6, it was a complete and total flop. It sold beautifully, but critically it did horrible. It tarnished the reputation of Sonic, and has begun what we now call today as the Sonic cycle. It is one of the biggest reasons why Sonic has become such a joke and a laughingstock, and it is truly sad to say that is basically the main culprit of why Sonic is now at the state he is. He has been recovering though. Sonic team still has been making a bit bumps and a little bit, a bit of bumps in the road. If I can English today, that would be nice. So we still have some problems here and there, but you know what? We're gonna keep going. And Sonic Forces did pretty well from what I thought. Critically, it didn't do. It was just kind of in the middle with its scoring. Yeah. So yeah, the Sonic 06 originally came out for the 360 and PlayStation 3. It actually had versions for the Wii and Windows, but were later cancelled. There was also some DLC that came out for the game, actually, that was released the next year in 2007. So, yeah. And it came out on November 14th of 2006. It began development back in 2004, so, yeah. A lot of things people don't like about it is because the gameplay is a very glitchy game. It's just bad. Crisis City is actually one of the worst stages of the game, I believe. Especially the one that comes after. It's like a lava level. The story was... I don't feel the story as bad as they said it was, but the romantic relationship between Elise and Sonic was completely unnecessary. Sonic's not that type of person to get to a relationship. He's not. Which is seen already with Amy and all that. So I don't know. It's a very big mixed bag. I do not think it's as bad as people say it is, but it is definitely up there with one of the worst video games ever made. So yeah, there's your history of Sonic 06. I'm gonna, for the rest of the series, since these acts start to get a lot longer, I'm gonna go into my personal experiences with the game in Act 2. Just kind of make it a bit more structured. But yeah, so this is Act 1. So the main part of Act 1 is you're jumping from all these scattered building parts, hopping on these Iblis? Yeah, Iblis creatures, Iblis worms, and Aerodactyls and lizards and all that. And yeah, you constantly have the tornadoes, winds sucking you in where you have to run away from it. And right here's actually the end of the act. So yeah, there we go. Oh, nope, it's not. So now you actually got a psych. My English is not the best today, is it? But basically, we got psyched, and we had to chase down that goal sign, this final section, which is actually quite difficult. It's quite challenging because you have this tornado like gnawing at you. It's constantly trying to pull you back, but at the same time, you gotta chase after the goalpost so you can beat the stage, which is kind of cool. I always love this section. It's very difficult. It's one of the more difficult parts. So right there where it looks like, oh, you can probably just keep going. Nope. No, you can't. You gotta keep going up. But yeah, yep, you see right there's Dr. Robotnik's little face right there. So yeah. But yeah, you just kind of keep on going through. This is the final section, and you got little Iblis monsters throwing spit it and fire at you, and yeah. Eventually the building, or chunk of building, does eventually stop, as we see it was up there at the top. And parts of the stage do fall apart, like the part that was below us, it has gotten like pulled off by the tornado. And I think we actually see more parts of this thing get pulled apart as we go through. I don't remember, but yeah, the stage behind us is no longer there. And yeah, and that's it for Act 1. That was a bit of a mess, but it's all good. It is all good. So yeah, now we go on over to Act 2, which is actually one of my favorite stages of the game. I love Crisis City Act 2. I feel like it's such a fun stage to speed on through, especially with modern Sonic. I love how they use the ground pound maneuver with Sonic in the stage. It's the first time it's actually required to be used in the game. So yeah, it is quite, I don't know, this was one of my favorite stages, and I love how, I don't know, it's just so fun. It's challenging, it's difficult, but it's like just at that level where you can just like blast through it. And I know the stage by like the back of my hand. But yeah, so this is modern Sonic's version of Crisis City. It's just, I don't know, I love the stage. It's so hard to explain, but I just love blasting through it. It's amazing. You have all these sections here where you gotta, there's all these branching paths, and it's great. It's great fun. But anyway, so I'm gonna go and get my personal feelings about Sonic 6. So I remember getting a game a long time ago, and it was a while back actually, and I got it. And I got it at GameStop, and I remember getting it, I think, I got it for 360, yeah. And I still have my copy actually. I don't have the I don't know what happened to my case. Well, I have a new case for it, but it's not even like the original case. It's just one of my blank cases I have for spares, but I don't know what happened to my case for it. But I do have the game. Sadly, I actually would do a playthrough of it, or at least make a video about it. But it's not backwards compatible with the one, so I would actually have to get a 360 to record it on, sadly. But anyways, yeah. I remember seeing all these videos about it. I remember watching the Great Clements. He has a very famous series about Sonic 06 that I'm sure all of y'all probably seen before. If not, I recommend seeing it after you finish watching this video. Please finish. But yeah, and he really dives into it. He explains every little bit. His hatred shows for this. He's a long-term Sonic fan. But yeah, but definitely that's when I first heard about this game. I'm like, huh. And he's how I first found out about Sonic. So I'm like, geez, I have to see this for myself. So I did eventually get the game, and I remember, I still remember the car ride home. I remember my mom talking to my mom, like, just telling her about the game. I'm like, yeah, it's like the worst. Some people call it like the worst video game ever made. And I would be like, well, why would you buy it? I'm like, I just want to experience it. And she's like, okay. I don't know. Was it the best way to spend money? Especially where I think, I don't know. I don't remember how much I've got video games back then. Like I don't know how often, but it wasn't like a everyday thing. I think probably at the most once a month, which was my schedule. Last year I normally try to buy one game a month. So of course this year I had to get in my computer, but that's all that. But yes, that's the little funny thing. I just remember, like, you know what, this is the game I want to get for my GameStop visit that barely happens. So yeah, but I still remember that was a big experience for me playing through the game. I remember playing through, I'm gonna be like, okay, doesn't seem too bad yet. And then I remember playing Wave Ocean, and I was like, okay. And then after Wave Ocean, no, I was still okay. I'm like, okay, this isn't the worst game ever. And I kept playing through, and then I got to the Egg Cerberus? I forgot its name. But oh my gosh, that boss fight, the camera, that was the first time I think I fully felt how bad Sonic 06 was the camera on the bosses. I hate the camera on the bosses. But so I kept playing. I eventually got through the silver fight, which was, I didn't find it that hard. Now, yet again, you also got into the strategy for it. But for me, I was kind of like, oh, just kind of gotta keep running. You just can't move. And whenever he says, there's one line he says, and that's where he picks up like a bunch of the puck a bunch of the tables in the like the battle area. That's where he's exposed. That's where you home and attack him. But yeah, I love the sequence right here. By the way, we just chase it towards the tornado. Oh, yeah, I still have so much to talk about Sonic 06, but we actually had to end the act with the zone. So yeah, I don't know. I might talk about more about Sonic 6 later, but yeah, that's it for this episode. Thank you all so very much for watching, and I will see you all on part 8. Oh my god, I messed up then. On part 8. I'll see you all next week. Bye!
As much as I dislike relying on others, I'm grateful for your aid. The creature was beyond my skills.